Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Top 10 Faves. Today, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 Hollywood survival movies part 2. I love survival movies because they are always so suspenseful and exciting. They make you feel like you're right there in the action, and they always leave you on the edge of your seat. And I'll also be giving you some tips on how to survive in the wild if you ever find yourself in a dangerous situation. So, if you're a fan of survival movies, or if you're just looking for some great film recommendations, then be sure to stick around. 1. Train to Busan, 2016, mystery, thriller, drama. Duration 1 hour and 58 minutes. Cast: Gong Yoo, Ma Dong-seok, Yeon Sang-ho, Yoon Umi, Kim Soo-in. Story: life or death survival in train bound to Busan. A divorced man, Seok-woo is always caught up at work, leaving him no time to spare with his daughter Soo-in. He offers to take her on the train to see her mother in Busan. As the train departs, an abnormal virus spreads from a girl who is infected, and people start to transform to zombies. Will Seok-woo and Soo-in make it out alive? Train to Busan is director Yeon Sang-ho's debut feature film, who is loved by Cannes with his edgy animation. Seok-woo, a father with not much time for his daughter, Soo-an, are boarding the KTX, a fast train that shall bring them from Seoul to Busan. But during their journey, the apocalypse begins, and most of the Earth's population become flesh-craving zombies. While the KTX is shooting towards Busan, the passengers fight for their families and lives against the zombies, and each other. 2. The Mist, 2007, duration, 2 hours 6 minutes. Cast: Thomas Jane, Laurie Holden, Jeffrey DeMunn, Alexa Davilos. Story: a freak storm unleashes a species of bloodthirsty creatures on a small town, where a small band of citizens hole up in a supermarket and fight for their lives. David and his son are trapped in a supermarket along with some other townsfolk, when suddenly a mist engulfs the entire city, bringing along bloodthirsty creatures that devour anyone in their path. 3. The Edge, 1997, duration, 1 hour 57 minutes. Cast: Anthony Hopkins, Alec Baldwin, Harold Perrineau, Elle Macpherson. Story: Charles along with his wife travels to Alaska for a photo shoot. On the photographer's insistence, they travel deeper into Alaska, but their plane crashes into the lake and their pilot dies. 4. The Way Back, 2010, duration, 2 hour 13 minutes. Cast: Peter Weir, Ed Harris, Colin Farrell, Saoirse Ronan. Story: in 1941, 3 men attempt to flee communist Russia, escaping a Siberian gulag. The film tells their story and that of 4 others who escaped with them and a teenage girl who joins them in flight. The group's natural leader is Janusz, a Pole condemned by accusations secured by torturing his wife, spent much of his youth outdoors, and knows how to live in the wild. An army officer, sentenced to 20 years in a Siberian gulag, makes a successful escape with a few other inmates. But they must travel 4,000 miles on foot before they can reclaim their freedom. 5. I Am Legend, 2007, duration, 1 hour 41 minutes. Cast: Will Smith, Alice Braga, Willow Smith, Charlie Tahan. Story: Robert Neville is a scientist who was unable to stop the spread of the terrible virus that was incurable and man-made. Immune, Neville is now the last human survivor in what is left of New York City and perhaps the world. For 3 years, Neville has faithfully sent out daily radio messages, desperate to find any other survivors who might be out there. 6. Life of Pi, 2012, duration, 2 hours 7 minutes. Cast: Irfan Khan, late, Suraj Sharma, Tabu, Gautam Bailur. Story: Pai Patel finds a way to survive in a lifeboat that is adrift in the middle of nowhere. His fight against the odds is heightened by the company of a hyena and a tiger in his vessel. A young man who survives a disaster at sea is hurtled into an epic journey of adventure and discovery. While cast away, he forms an unexpected connection with another survivor, a fearsome Bengal tiger. 7. Miracle on the Hudson, 2016, duration, 1 hour 36 minutes. Cast: Tom Hanks, Aaron Eckhart, Laura Linney, Anna Gunn. Story: Captain Chesley, a commercial pilot, makes an emergency landing on the Hudson River after his plane gets hit by birds. However, an investigation into the matter might prove to be fatal to his career. 8. The Platform 1, 2019, duration, 1 hour 34 minutes. Cast: Ivan Masagwe, Zorion Igailor, Alexandra Massaine, Antonia San Juan. Story: The Platform, 2020, movie. In a prison where inmates are fed on a descending platform, those on the upper levels take more than their fair share while those below are left to starve on scraps, and one man decides to change the system. In a prison where inmates are fed on a descending platform, those on the upper levels take more than their fair share while those below are left to starve on scraps, and one man decides to change the system. 9. The Platform 2, 2024, duration, 1 hour 41 minutes. Cast: Milena Smit, Natalia Tina, Hovik Kuchkarian. Story: The Platform 2, Spanish dystopian survival thriller drama film. As a mysterious leader imposes their rule in the platform, a new resident becomes embroiled in the battle against this controversial method to fight the brutal feeding system. But when eating from the wrong plate becomes a death sentence, how far would you be willing to go to save your life? After a mysterious leader imposes his law in a brutal system of vertical cells, a new arrival battles against a dubious food distribution method. 10. Alive, 2020, duration 1 hour and 39 minutes. Cast: Yoo Ah-in, Park Shin-hye, Lee Yun-wook, Jubo Bai. Story: Alive is a 2020 South Korean zombie film directed by Cho Il-hung, starring Yoo Ah-in and Park Shin-hye. It is based on the 2019 script Alone by Matt Naylor, who co-adapted his script with Cho. While a grisly virus ravages a Korean city, Jun-woo tries to stay safe by locking himself inside his apartment. Just as he loses hope, he discovers another survivor. Well, that's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video on my top 10 Hollywood survival movies part 2. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel Top 10 Faves for more great content. And don't forget to check out my channel Top 10 Faves for more survival tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.